Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mina and today is the first day of the Summerween Readathon, which is going to be lasting from today until Sunday, so it's about 1 week. And if you are unfamiliar with the Summerween Readathon, it is a readathon that was recently created by Gabby from Gabby Reads and Olivia from Olivia Reads a Latte. They decided to make this kind of like transition from summer into the autumn season by having us read a bunch of like spooky and Halloween-like reads during the last week of August. So I am super excited to be participating because you guys know how much I love horror and spooky things. This is like the perfect readathon for me. So I'm just like really excited. When I heard her announce this readathon was like existing, I was like, definitely need to participate. So I know it's been a minute since I've uploaded a video on YouTube, and again, I really apologize. It's so ironic because the last video that I posted, I was like, I'm going to try to be more consistent and I'm going to upload once a week, or at least try to find some sort of routine. And to be fair, I had an entire reading vlog filmed and like 90% edited that was going to go up a couple of days after I posted my previous video, but my editing software kept crashing and it eventually lost all of my edits that I did for that reading vlog. So that was a bit discouraging and disappointing, and I'm like standing on my tippy toes because I feel like I'm too short in the frame. But yeah, that really disappointed me and I didn't want to go back and like have to edit everything all over again. It took me a couple days to do that, so I kind of just let it go. And maybe I'll revisit it in the future and re-edit and upload that video because I did love that reading vlog, so maybe I'll go back to it sometime. But for now, we are going to focus on the Summerween Readathon this week. I'm going to try my best to do a daily vlog this week. We'll see how it goes today. I'm going to do like shorter vlogs each day and try to edit them at night and then upload them the next morning. So there may be a reading vlog for me every day this week. If it doesn't seem to be working tonight with like the editing and things like that, I'll probably just jam pack everything into like one long reading vlog. But let me stop rambling and tell you guys what my reading plans are for this week. So before I show you the books that I'm planning on reading, there are 5 challenges that are associated with this readathon, and I want to tell you guys what those challenges are first. I'm planning on completing all of the challenges, but again, you know, we'll see how it goes. The first challenge is to read a book with a creepy cover. The second challenge is to read a paranormal or supernatural type of book. The third challenge is to read a book with a haunted house. The fourth challenge is to read a book completely in the dark, like from start to finish. I don't think it needs to be in like one sitting, but like every time you go back to that book, read it in the dark. And then number 5 is to read a book recommended by the hosts, Gabby or Olivia. So I have a TBR that's not very ambitious because you guys know how slow I am when it comes to reading. I'm planning on reading 2 like regular sized novels, and then I also want to read a couple of graphic novels because I think that will make me feel like I'm doing more in this readathon and completing more because they're shorter, easier to get through. I can finish them in like 1 or 2 sittings. So that's the plan. I did cheat a little bit and I've started reading my first novel yesterday. I wanted to get a little bit of a head start because again, I didn't know if I would be able to finish everything in the week. So the first book that I'm reading for this readathon is Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware, and this is going to complete 2 challenges, possibly 3. One would be recommended by the hosts. This is one of Gabby's favorite thriller books and she always raves about this, so I am reading it. I think it also can fit under the haunted house prompt because this does take place in a house that is supposedly haunted. I don't know if it actually is haunted or what, but I'm going to count it as the haunted house prompt just because that is like the premise of this book. It's about a nanny who goes to take care of 4 children in this very like fancy, expensive, high-tech house, and the kids claim that it's haunted and some creepy things start to happen, and basically you find out from the beginning, this is not a spoiler, that she is framed for the murder of one of the children. And we're trying to figure out what that mystery is, what happened to that child, what is her connection in all of this. So I am about 115 pages in, and I really like it so far. I've read only one Ruth Ware book before, and that was In a Dark Wood, and I didn't love it. It was pretty meh for me, so this one is definitely a lot better, and I hope that I love it. The other like major novel that I would like to read is a book that I don't have with me now. It doesn't come out until tomorrow, so I am planning on picking it up tomorrow on its release date, and that is Clown in a Cornfield. I'm not sure if I discussed it previously on my channel before, but it's one of my most anticipated reads of the year. And basically Clown in a Cornfield is like a slasher type novel, which we need more of in this world. So I'm so excited to pick that up. It's about a creepy clown in like a small town. It has those like small town slasher film vibes. So I'm really excited for that. And that is going to complete the reading a book with a creepy cover because it has like a creepy clown face on it. And I'm considering also having that done for reading a book completely in the dark, but I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole book in the dark. We'll see. The other two books that I have here are graphic novels. I have the wrong one. I actually have 3 graphic novels that I can read throughout this week. One of them I have read before, and that is Anya's Ghost. This is like a middle grade kind of spooky book, and I have read it before and I loved it. I may reread it again. It's about a girl who befriends a ghost. This can fit for the supernatural or paranormal prompt. The other 2 books that I have are 2 witchy graphic novels. I have the Sabrina the Teenage Witch graphic novel, which is I think it's a recent edition. It came out in 2019, which was last year, so I'm excited to read that. And then I have this other like spooky middle grade graphic novel called The OK Witch, about a young girl who finds out that her family is a bunch of witches. And she's kind of like navigating and trying to figure out how she fits into that whole family, that whole scheme, whatever. So I'm excited to read these. I may do these graphic novels in the dark because it'll be easy to do that in just like one sitting. So yeah, I am going to go. This is like a 9-minute introductory clip, so that sucks, but I'm gonna go read and then I will catch in with you guys later with some further thoughts. Okay, so it is a little bit later, and as you guys know, I have my cold brew, but I am in the car because I am actually parked outside my best friend's house. I'm gonna go see her for a little bit. We're gonna watch some like Halloween movies. I may be able to get some more reading in while I'm there, and then afterwards I'm going to my parents' house. So I'm like all over the place today on the first day of the readathon, but I did want to update you guys. I'm about at page 150 right now, which is almost halfway through the book, and I am really enjoying it. I do have to say that I don't think I'm at like the spooky, creepy moments just yet. There are some like weird things happening within the house. The nanny is like losing certain items. She's hearing some strange noises, and there's like a mystery kind of building with who these children are that she's taking care of, why they're so kind of like hostile against her, and is this house actually haunted? Because the kids are saying that it is, but she doesn't really believe them, and all of the other previous nannies quit because they thought that the house was haunted. So it's very mysterious right now, and it is definitely an easier writing style to read than In a Dark Wood. I also am finding myself enjoying the plot more than In a Dark Wood, so I don't know, I hope that it gets creepier soon, and I'm really excited to see where it takes us, but I will probably update you guys a little bit later when I have some more of this read, and I'm going to enjoy. This is like weird, but I always put my straw like all the way at the top because I like the part at the top where the drink is like the coldest. It's just more refreshing that way, but I'm weird. So I will check in with you guys later. Okay, so update, it is the end of the night. I just came back from my parents' house, was basically out all day, but I did get a chance to read a little bit while I was out. So I'm about around page 200, and some more like creepy things are starting to happen. There's a little bit more of a mystery with the property that our nanny is staying at. We find sort of like a secret area on the grounds that is dangerous and has a bit of a backstory that we don't know too much about yet. We also have learned, I don't know if this is considered a spoiler, but I guess don't watch this if you're concerned, but the previous owners lost their daughter on this property. So that also lends a little bit to the haunted mystery element of the story. And again, I'm just like really intrigued. I do want to keep reading, but I have like so many things to do. So it's like almost 9 o'clock now, and I have to edit this video, and hopefully I'll be able to have it up by tomorrow. And then also I have to do some writing. I'm doing this like writing project where basically I'm writing every day, and I haven't written anything today. So I hope I can get my words done by the end of the night. So I'm a little bit like frazzled and flustered because I have all this stuff to do before I go to sleep. And then I know my husband's going to want to watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch with me before we go to bed. So we're like rewatching the old series together. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get that done, and then I will update you guys tomorrow. We are planning on going hiking, kind of. We're going upstate if the weather is good tomorrow, and we'll be out there all day. So we will see how much reading I get done. But so far, I think Summerween Readathon has been a success for the first day. I'm like more than halfway through my first book, and hopefully tomorrow I can pick up Clown in a Cornfield. So I'm gonna sign off for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of the Summerween reading vlogs, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow. Bye guys.